Just a reminder that these videos are made for adult doll collectors or adults buying dolls for others. This is not a video for children. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you very much for listening.
Hello Internet! My name is Kelsey, and welcome back to my closet. Literally, welcome back, because I haven't made a video in like a month, I don't think. It's just been really difficult this time of year with the holidays. I get a lot of Etsy orders, and there's one specific person I have to make a large order for every Christmas, so it's crazy. And I haven't really been getting a whole lot of dolls lately, so that also contributed to the lack of videos. But here I am today, and starting off the holiday season properly with a holiday-themed doll, the Bob Mackey Holiday Angel for this year, which is apparently the last of the three. They're not gonna do any more after this one. I didn't realize that, but hey, I got in at least right under the wire. So, this doll is a Mattel Creations exclusive and a Club 59 exclusive. She was $100, and so if you're not a member of the club and you have to buy the membership too, that's another $10. And Mattel doesn't do free shipping on like orders over a certain amount, which is kind of annoying. You would think they would, but I liked her a lot. I thought that out of the three holiday angels that have been done by Bob Mackey, she was the most interesting. I will put, if she's still available, if you're interested in her and you have the membership or you would be willing to buy the membership. One great thing about Mattel Creations as a website is that they have shop pay like kind of built into the checkout process. So if you're already logged in to your account and you buy something that's over $50 in total, even including shipping, you can break it up into 4 payments, which I like a lot. Front of the box is just green. It has a little bit of a marble kind of texture in the green here. It says Bob Mackey x Barbie Holiday Angel, and has this really intricate detail of cherubs and all these carvings and everything, supposed to kind of look like a frame. It's really nice. You can't see the doll, but it's really nice. There's some more detail work on the sides here, and on the back we have a picture of Bob Mackey himself. And it says, resplendent in a sensational red and green ribbon-wrapped gown, behold the third doll inspired by the acclaimed fashion designer for the Bob Mackey Barbie Holiday Angels series. Highlighting Barbie doll's unique festive look are shimmering wings, a halo framing her radiant red hair, and bold accessories in complementing colors. She is an exquisite holiday vision. She really is a holiday vision. I showed her in a news video, and you've probably seen stock pictures of her by now, but let's look at her for real so you can really see how cool she is. I mean, like when I opened this box, because I had to check and see if her face was okay, I was like, here she is. And of course there's glare from the plastic, but the displayability of this box, if you're an inbox collector, is very good because you got a full, huge window, and the plastic can come off as well if you want to be able to touch her. Gorgeous! And I said before, like, the headpiece, not really working for me. Definitely gonna take it off to see what she looks like without it. But the more I'm looking at her, she's giving like Christmas supervillain vibes, which is kind of cool for an angel, which is the representation of like pure goodness and everything. So anyway, we'll look more closely at it when I actually get her out of the box. So let's do that. All right, guys, here is our holiday angel out of the box. First of all, I didn't realize that the wings are actually independent of each other. They were separately packaged in the box, they weren't actually attached. She's got this thing in her back. It's like built into her back. Like if I tilt her, you can kind of see where it goes actually inside her torso. And each one just goes in with a peg, which means that you can position them at different angles and they move independently of each other, which is kind of cool. Normally it would just, I would think it would be a static big shoulder piece thing that hooks around her body and, you know, they just sit there. But this is kind of interesting. It gives her more possibilities for poses. Let's look at her. Oh my god, I'm so excited. She is gorgeous. Here is her face, and like I said, she's got this kind of supervillain headdress thing. I kind of get what they're going for. You know, it's round, it's supposed to be like a halo. This part on the forehead, I think, is what's really throwing me off, because that's giving like Thanos' helmet, Loki's helmet, all of these supervillains. A lot of supervillains wear helmets. Shredder? I don't know. I can't think of any more off the top of my head, but I'll keep you posted if I do throughout the rest of the video. But yeah, that and the fact that she's got kind of this sultry face with the really heavy makeup, the green around her eyes. She looks a little bit like she could be evil. Obviously, she's not. She's an angel. Maybe she's a reformed supervillain that became an angel. That could be her backstory. Especially because she's so different from the other two angels, she's unconventional. But that's why I really like her design better than the other two. Take a look at the headpiece so that I can take it off of her. So like I said, it's round, it's made of the same material as the wings, so we might as well look at the wings too. It's a hard plastic. There are clear areas that have embedded glitter in them, and then this hunter foresty kind of green going around the edges and kind of in the veins of the wing, branching out almost like tree branches, because if you couldn't guess, she is kind of a Christmas tree motif. We have silver dots, red dots, and silver stars all around the edges of the wings and the headpiece. Yeah, these are huge. The wings go all the way down past her knees, and the headpiece is a full circle. If you see in the back there, it does continue all the way around her head. I think she's gonna look so much better without it though, so let's take it off. Oh yeah. Check that out. She looks so much better. Immediately so much better. So gorgeous. Oh, she is just so stunning. So for her hair, she has this beautiful red saran hair, and it has some brown highlights in it, which I don't know if you guys can see. You can really see it up on the scalp more. Yeah, I think you probably can get a good idea. But the main part of it is red, and I love red hair on dolls, I've said before, so I'm already a little bit biased. It is in a high ponytail, which is wrapped around with her hair. And see, you couldn't even see that through the friggin' headpiece. I mean, she looks so much better. So much better. I'm sorry, Bob. I really am, but the headpiece was just not working. And then for her face, I don't remember what mold this is supposed to be, but I'll put it on the screen. She has really pale skin compared to some of my other Barbies. I think she's probably one of the paler skin tones they have available. She has green eyes that are looking really mature and sultry. She's got a little beauty mark under that eye, vibrant red lips. She's got a bronze eyeshadow, and then above that there's a brown line, and then a darker green, and then a lighter green going up towards the eyebrow. And her eyebrows are red to match her hair, but I really like the bronze. It goes really well with her hair color, because gold would probably be a little bit too bold, especially because there's not really any gold in this, it's all silver. So going with the bronze to match her hair was a good call for the makeup. Man, I just love this face. Beautiful, so gorgeous, and a little bit sassy. She also has some earrings, which are little dangly earrings, and right now they're attached to plastic. Mattel's been doing that a lot lately with these dangly earrings that could possibly come apart. I don't know why they don't just make full loops to hold the little dangly pieces on, but in order to keep them safe in the box, they attach them to some plastic. But you can remove them and take the plastic off. So it's a red gem for a stud, and there's a little hook, and it goes down into a dangly piece, which is painted on both sides, and it's silver, kind of a trapezoid-ish shape, or a kite shape, upside down with another red ball, sort of like a Christmas ornament bauble. I do like that they do the dangly earrings on these collector dolls, because even though they make them a little bit dangerous to lose the pieces with, I just like the way they dangle. Maybe that's why they don't do a full loop on the ears, or the ears. Maybe that's why they don't do a full loop on the stud piece, because maybe it wouldn't move as well if they did that, but I would prefer it to move slightly less than to fly off and get lost. Now we can move on to her outfit, and oh my goodness. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, I know what you might be thinking. It's kind of a mermaid gown, which, yeah, it is. It's a mermaid gown, and you know how doll companies just love a mermaid gown. But, I mean, this one has a lot of really cool features that make it stand out from the other mermaid gowns that we've gotten. We've got layers going on here in the construction itself. The main part is a brocade style fabric. It is green, and you know, now that I'm thinking about it, in the description on Mattel Creations, it says about sequins, that these are sequins, so that's totally wrong. This is not sequins, these are in the fabric, all of these sparkly details. So it's a dark forest, hunter kind of green, and it's brocade style, meaning that basically the shiny parts that are the stars and the little Christmas baubles in red, silver, and green, they're all woven into the fabric with a shiny thread. And you can really get a good idea of the material at the back. She has a slight train at the back of the dress here. So much detail. They don't do fabric like this very often because it's so detailed, and this was made specifically for this doll. Definitely makes you feel more like she's worth that $100. And then for the rest of the outfit, we have a nice quality satin, which Mattel decided to put some little plastic ties in at the bottom to hold it in the box. Like usual. Annoying, but I've already ranted about that many times. Don't have to get into it again. Yes, so we've got satin going around the dress like a garland. We have this long green piece that ends kind of like a bow that you would wrap on a present with that little V shape at the end. It goes up around her shoulder. There is actually a clear plastic strap on the shoulder to help hold it in place when the dress is on, and that strap goes down into the bust area. And then it wraps around under her arm here, goes to the back of the dress, and then continues around her hips and legs and around the back again to into the seam. There is a big satin green bow at the split in the dress, which the back part of continues into the train back here on top of the existing train. That's really cool. She's wrapped up like a present. This is kind of like a Christmas present to myself. There's that, and then there's also a red satin piece that starts up here and continues around to meet into the big bow at the bottom here. So I love this piece. It's really dramatic, and the satin is nice, so it has that nice flow. It's not papery sounding, it's smooth and shiny and nice. She definitely feels like she's worth her $100. I mean, $100 is still a lot. Let's be real. Considering the price of dolls these days and what you can get for $100 on some other Mattel Creations dolls, or even ones that are slightly less expensive, you know, I think this is one of the ones that's more worth her price point than some of Mattel's other offerings. So that's the outside of the dress, and underneath there is a lining of red satin. Let's see if it continues all the way up the dress. Oh, this dress has snaps! Yes! Oh my. Actually, she is sewn into the dress and there's snaps. So yeah, she was actually sewn into the dress, but it also does have snaps, so you can remove it. I'm not sure why they bothered to sew her in. I guess just in case you keep her in the box. Yeah, the snaps, I don't see why they wouldn't work, but they're much nicer than Velcro, which is another upgrade. And as you can see on the underside here where I opened the snaps, the lining does continue all the way through the dress. So this is a nice, thick, last you forever dress. Also part of her outfit, which I did not notice when I first saw pictures of her, but she has these arm sleeves that are not like real sleeves. I don't really understand the point of them. They're made of satin, as you can see, and they are a cream ivory off-whitish color, meaning they blend in with her skin. Now, if they had been red or green to go with the rest of the outfit, then I could understand, but like I did not notice that they were even there in some of the earlier pictures that I saw of this doll. So why are they there? I really don't feel like they add anything to the outfit. You might not even see them. I mean, even from far away, yeah, you can see because it's shiny, but it would have been nice to see them in a different color, I think. I don't know why they chose one that blends in so much with the skin tone, and then why they even needed them in the first place. Because she has the jewelry too. It's not like she doesn't have anything on her arms. On her wrists, and I believe they're the same. Yes, they're the same on both sides. They're just in opposite order. We have these bracelets. They're each separate pieces. So we have a silver bangle with red beads or gems. We have a plain silver bangle that's kind of like a twisted chain, and then a bigger silver cuff bangle with some green stones on it. I mean, I guess the sleeve things keep them from moving around too much, but then again, I don't know. I don't really see what the point was of having the sleeves, and I really don't think you would lose much if you didn't have them. I'm gonna leave them because I have no reason to take them off. They're not like offensive or anything that I hate the look of them. I'm just a little confused, that's all. Also, since we were looking at her hands, you might have noticed she has painted red fingernails. And then we get down to the shoes, and I believe she also has painted red toenails. Now, the shoes are not anything spectacular to write home about. They're just some strappy heels with the super high arch that you always get on the Model Muse body. And that, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary pals, is the Bob Mackey Holiday Angel for 2024, the final one in the series, and I think, personally, the best one in the series. I think she takes the concept of an angel to another level here. Also, I guess before I wrap everything up, she does come with a stand, which is the normal Model Muse stand. Oh, I never took the stick out. This is a green Model Muse stand, and she also comes with a gold label certificate of authenticity. Slip this in here. I'll have to work on that more later. It's always difficult with the Model Muse stands the first time you get them on, and especially with these tight dresses, but usually once you get them on, they stay on really well. Final thoughts on the Mackey Holiday Angel. She is stunning. I am in love. I can't wait to put her with all my other holiday Barbies, which I've set them up already. I just need to actually put her into the lineup. And yeah, I mean, the headpiece was very strange, very supervillain, but like I said, I think this is an angel that had a redemption arc and is now a good, kind, giving angel, putting her gifts under the tree, which she represents. I love the high concept of the outfit, that it's more interesting than the traditional angels. Not that the previous two angel dolls were like ugly or anything, but they were a little simpler. She's really got a lot going on. She's very bold, very different, and you know, that's the kind of stuff that I really like to see in my collection, especially for a fancy, more expensive collector doll. Plus, she just has a super gorgeous face. I mean, come on. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Did you get her? Would you get her? Do you like her? And have you gotten any of the other ones? Let me know in the comments. And what dolls are you looking forward to this holiday season, if you celebrate one of the major holidays, that is. And as always, thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends, and until next time, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.